Bath Road, Karela. There's 3 points of water ingress around these window weather shields. The defective cavity flashing, they're modular bricks. Defective cavity flashing under the kitchen window and the gaps around the window weather shields contributing to moisture penetration inside. The moisture levels were checked inside and there's still elevated moisture meter readings around the doorway, indicating that the cavity flashing has a leak. There's still elevated moisture meter readings around the tiles. I've rechecked all the moisture meter readings from the shower to the ensuite above, and they haven't gotten any worse since the last inspection. So the waterproofing to the shower repair appears to have worked. The other flood event they've had in the past was a downpipe that was repaired to the lounge room top corner that contributed to the buckled floorboards to the lounge room. That was resolved and repaired. So barring the fact that we've had a flood event from the tenant, from either the toilet, the laundry or the kitchen where water has come out and got under the floorboards, the moisture penetration is from the defective cavity flashing, window weather shields, previous repair to the downpipe in the top corner of the lounge room, and the waterproofing membrane to the upstairs ensuite shower that's been repaired and it appears to be holding. There's no pooling water or obvious indication of water penetration. Before the floor is replaced, this additional section of flooring should be removed and left open for a couple of weeks so that another inspection can be completed, because this area should have been removed along with this section of flooring on the original job. We can re-inspect, make sure there's no pooling water or obvious areas of water penetration, and the concrete floor will have to be epoxy coated because it appears that there may be some transfer from the under slab vapor barrier through the concrete slab, forming condensate under the plastic sheet under the floating floor. So the floor will have to be treated with a chemical epoxy vapor barrier, an epoxy, such as Ardex WPM 300, prior to the new floating floor being installed, or ideally tiles should be fitted, although that may be cost prohibitive and change the look of the unit substantially. But at the bare minimum, a couple of coats of an epoxy vapor barrier prior to the new flooring being installed will stop the transfer through the concrete slab, along with, at a bare minimum, sealing the window weather shields, popping out a few bricks to allow the cavity to drain to the dining room and the kitchen. They're modular bricks, so they're not easy to source, so at this stage I'd probably recommend popping out the modular bricks and cleaning the cavity, ensuring that that ensuite waterproofing job integrity is good by some periodic inspections, because I believe it was grout sealed. Not the best job, but it appears to be holding. And to get this floor treated with an epoxy vapor barrier prior to the new flooring being installed.